Today we had a absolute horrific event happen in America. A lunatic went into a movie theater and started shooting people. But even in the underlining of horrific events, there's always a fingerprint. And if you know what you're looking for, you can always find something. What I find ironic as a numerologist was the fact that when this happened and where this happened. Because you see, when I look at this event, as horrific it is in nature, it reminds me of another event that happened. Remember these two lunatics? They went to a school and started shooting up people. The thing about it is, these two places are less than 20 miles apart. And the other thing very ironic about it is both of these events happened on the 20th. Yes, the Columbine Massacre happened on April 20th, and today, on July the 20th, something happened in the movie theater that was very, very unfortunate. People will use this event to go after people's guns. But the real in-depth knowledge comes from understanding the numerology. You see, the number 20 is associated with the 11 vibrational energy. Let me explain. Anything that adds up to an 11, 20, 29, 38, 47, 56, 65, 74, 83, 92, and so on are all part of the 11 vibrational energy. It all goes in nines. The 20th is not skipped. Because when we look at the 11th, we know about the tragic events that happened on 11th, like 9/11, when the first plane to hit the World Trade Center was Flight 11. Or in Madrid, Spain, where on March 11, 2004, a bombing happened that they say Al-Qaeda did. The same organization they say bombed the World Trade Center. Funny thing is, Al-Qaeda was formed on August 11th. Oh yeah, one other major event that happened on the 11th that's probably going to change human history. The nuclear disaster in Fukushima, Japan, happened on March 11th, 2011. So now we've got to the 20, and a lot of people ask, well, is it only these two events, Gary? No, it's not just a school shooting. Another tragic event happened on the 20th. You see, an oil rig exploded in the Gulf of Mexico on April the 20th, 2010, when exactly 11 people died when it happened. And on the 29th, on the 29th, American history was changed on October 29th, 1929, when the stock market crashed and caused a global depression for over 10 years. And then again, you also have, the event called Hurricane Katrina, which is one of the largest natural disasters in American history. Not to mention the blackout that happened last month on the 29th, which affected millions of people. So my point, whether it's the 29th, the 20th, or the 11th, expect tragic events to happen. But see, now we're going to get into the nitty-gritty. Why is it happens in Denver, Colorado? You see, because I have the answer for that too. Just like New York was the 11th state in the Union, and this happened in New York City on the 11th, you see, Denver, Colorado, the state of Colorado, just happens to be the 38th state in the Union. Again, 3 and 8 equal 11. And Denver was founded on 11/15/1902. 11 being a master number, so it's 11 plus 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 0 plus 2 adds up to 29. 2 plus 9 adds up to an 11. So you see, when all the vibrational energies are lined up, you can understand exactly why these things happen on the 20th. And I really hope law enforcement actually takes a look at this. Because just like 100 years ago, they made fun of the astrologers when they said people act funny on full moons and people didn't believe it, but then the science caught up and actually they found out that the full moon pulls us on the tides, and since logic dictates that 70% of the human body is made up of water, it would affect us. Well, the same way they're going to find out sometime in history that whenever it's the 11th, the 20th, the 29th, people get real emotional. And sometimes that can lead to bad things. Not always. One of the best things is to get married on the 11th or 29th for most people, because it deals with emotional energy. Love is an emotion. But when it comes to events in the world that stick out, people have to pay attention to the vibrational energy around the number 11. My name is Gary the Numbers Guy, and I hope you learned something.